Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat 1/12 Action Series. Definitely a misnomer. Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, SEKTOR. And the thing that makes it exclusive is an accessory, so if you don't happen to have that version, don't worry about it. The figure is largely the same. It's just one accessory, kind of two. We're not going to go into a full review on this guy just because it's essentially the exact same figure as the two other ones, just with different color and different accessories. So we're going to focus on those two things. So let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. Just in case you're not familiar, the reason I mentioned that it's a misnomer is he stands almost 19 centimeters tall, which makes him roughly 7.5 inches. Hardly part of a 1/12 scale line. He's way too big. They all are, and that's unfortunate. But if you want to see these guys reviewed in depth in terms of articulation, and mostly just articulation because we're going to hit the rest of it here, you can look up there. But this guy is a very nice red in most places. His chest piece in particular, the metallic apple kind of candy colored red, is just really nice. The arms, not quite as clean. Same thing for the shoulder pads. We do get a little bit of opacity issues, so that's definitely a problem. You can see it kind of fades off to pink up here. That's not the lighting. It definitely does that. It's kind of a bummer. And you'll notice that a little bit more down here. We're definitely lacking some saturation. Another thing that's an issue, which we noticed with the last one, which is the silver parts of the belt are rubbing off on the torso, and that sucks. So otherwise though, clean paintwork all the way around. We have some shading in a few key places, but it's fine. I mean, it is what the other ones were, so there's really no need to go into it any more than that. Just to talk about the inconsistencies in the red, if it looked like this everywhere, oh boy, this would be nice. But instead, it's just pretty mediocre. Honestly, I think it's the one with the worst paint job because mine is so inconsistent with the red. But the detail stuff is pretty clean. Like the face is fine. If it'll focus. There we go. Pretty good. All right, so we got that covered. Let's go ahead and just talk about the accessories. The first one, we have this thing, which is like the most Mortal Kombat accessory I think we've ever seen. I'm pretty sure that this thing is, it comes out of his chest. I mean, I know it comes out of his chest. This part opens up like all the other ones. Okay, so you peg that into his chest. This piece moves up and down. And then I think this just crushes people, which is just the most absurd thing ever. Also, it's like 3 times as much mass as he is. So that's Mortal Kombat for you, but it's well enough done. I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like, so I guess that's okay. This thing's humongous. I guess not 3 times the mass, but clearly it wouldn't fit in his chest. So that's a thing. That's a normal accessory. This part here is a normal accessory. If I'm wrong, I'll correct it, but I'm pretty sure this is a normal accessory. It's just a missile with a smoke trail that connects to his chest. You can also remove the smoke trail and put the flame trail in there. But if you do that, you have no way of the missile being held up anymore, so that's kind of a bummer. It would have been nice if they just kind of incorporated both into one thing, so you had the flame and the smoke after the flame. They didn't do that. And then the exclusive accessory is the Boba Fett style flamethrower, which just slides over the wrist. The flame is a separate piece. I cannot peg mine in all the way. It will not go any farther, but it is still nicely done, though the flame, it's not the best flame we've ever seen. It's good enough. I'll take it. It's not like the kind of accessory where if you can't get the Big Bad Toy Store version, you should be totally disheartened. But I mean, it does look pretty cool. I wish it was a little bit more transparent. It's got kind of an opaque, milky look to it. It's not bad by any means, but it definitely could be a little bit nicer. So that's it for the accessories that are unique to him. He does still have his alternate hands and that kind of stuff, but that's it for his unique accessories. So yeah, it's definitely a strong enough release. You know, the other two guys got really nice reviews. They were very well received and people love them because they're really high quality figures. Like I said though, this guy's accessories might be the nicest, but his paint job is definitely the worst. Not that it's terrible, you can see it's still probably fine, but it's not the best. It's by far the worst while still being good. Does that make sense? It should make sense. So yeah, now you know. I don't really even need to give it a rating because like I said, it's just the accessories and paint. So you have the information to decide if you want to buy it or not. So if you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't want to buy it, don't. That's okay. And that'll do it. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thumbs ups are nice. It helps me feel good. So do that. Subscribe if you want to. There's a link for that on there's a red button somewhere on the thing, I guess. do that, click that, and I have new videos up just about every single day. So watch those. And in the meantime, keep collecting.